Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will show you even more new Transmog items and weapons that you will be able to get in patch 11.1, and some of them are very unique. So first, let's start with these new Gnome Transmogs. We are getting some new mushroom sets, and these are actually pretty fun. So first, let's go through all the different colors that you will be able to get. So we have this main one, which is the red one, I would say, for the shoulders. Then we also have these other ones. So we have the green one. Then we also have this one, which I wouldn't even really be able to qualify, probably just orange. Then after that, we also have the purple and the red one again. So in my opinion, these ones are pretty interesting. The only thing I actually really enjoy about the set are the shoulders, because I think this is really unique, and overall I think the shoulders actually look pretty cool. The rest is not that interesting. I mean, everything is 3D painting and everything is not that cool, let's say. I mean, most of these pieces you can probably find equivalents a little bit everywhere. Maybe the pants and the belts, because there are all these different leaves on it. But again, the main part, in my opinion, are the shoulders, and I do think that the shoulders are pretty cool. And of course, you can always decide to combine that with the different mushroom hats that you can get from the Dells, and like that you can get a full-on mushroom Transmogs, which I think is something that no one was thinking about, but now you will be able to get that in patch 11.1. And then after that, we also have a few axes that you will be able to get, and all of them are two-handed axes. And again, they are themed around this like main gnome theme. And so as you can see, these are these little axes right there, which again I think are pretty nice with the mushrooms on the handle and all of that. So overall, I think this is a pretty interesting addition into the game. And for those of you who always wanted to get some of these Garden Gnome Armored Transmog sets, then this is the perfect moment for you to finally get them. Then next to that, we are getting some new butterfly armor and weapon models. And here I know probably a lot of you are already going to think like, why butterfly is not something that belongs in World of Warcraft and all that, but wait to see the weapons. These are actually really, really cool. So first we have the different butterfly armor sets. So here as always, these are these 3 pieces sets. So we only have the helm, the shoulders, and also the belt. But of course you can decide to use the back pieces that you can get from the trading post, because these different colors matches all the different back pieces, and so you can also add normally the cloak to this 3 pieces set. Let's start with this one, and this is the yellow one. Personally, I think this set actually looks really nice, and I do love the shoulders, and I do love all the details on all the different items. So I know it's maybe not what fits the theme of World of Warcraft the most, but again, I think it's nice to have different type of things you can do in the game. And in the end, it doesn't really impact you at all if someone decides to use some of these items. You can still use items that are more badass and everything. And Blizzard is also still bringing more and more of these badass items as well. So I think it's fine to have a few other ones that are only themed around like butterflies and around like mushrooms and things like that. But of course, I will understand if that's not your cup of tea and you're not a big fan of these items in general. So after that, we also have this more bluish version, which I think is not my favorite, but still a pretty nice one. Then we have the dark red one, which I think looks really, really cool. So this one I'm actually a big fan. Then after that, we have the over blue one. This one feels more like something out of Shadowlands and out of the night phase, but yeah, I'm still really happy with it, and I think it looks really, really cool. And then we have all the different weapons. And let me tell you the weapons, some of them are super, super nice. So first, let's start with the different bows. So we have this one right here. And again, each of them will match the different colors of the set, of the different wings that we got through the training post. So you can make all of that match. So for instance, this one I think is super cool. And you cannot even really tell it's a butterfly themed bow. I think it's just a nice bow overall. Then we also have this one. Then after that, we have the one-handed maces. And I mean, again, this looks so cool. So we have this yellow version first, then we have the red version. I mean, again, this looks just beautiful. Then we have this other one. Again, this is such a nice weapon. The details and the colors on it, I really think this is a banger of a weapon. And then we have this one as well. So these are all the one-handed maces. Then we have the polearms. So the polearms are cute. They're not as interesting as the mace or the bow, but still, I think these are pretty cute. So we have the blue version. We have this yellow version. Then we have this pink version. And finally, we have the red version, which again, I think this color theme in general is really cool. And then we have the one-handed sword. So again, here, I feel like they could have done something a little bit more cool. When you compare with the one-handed mace, I feel like this one could be even better. It's still a very nice sword, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it could be even better. So overall, still a very nice weapon and still something that's more than happy to have in the game. And then finally after that, we have the one, and the one is surprisingly super cool as well. So here you definitely add the butterfly theme. But again, I think it just looks super cool. So these are all these new weapons that we are getting. And overall, I think these are pretty nice. And again, I understand that it's maybe not going to be something you want to get, or maybe not something that you're a big fan of. But overall, I'm excited to have a little more diversity in the game and new unique appearances that hopefully we will be able to get either through the trading post or by competing over type of activities. But normally, as you can see, most of them will be through the trading post. So let me know in the comments what you think about all these new armors, about all these new weapons, and overall, if you are excited or not for patch 11.1. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all Merry Christmas, and I will see you all very soon for other videos. Bye!